Alright, here we go with my custom 7-inch Roy figure from Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. This, again, was a buy it now option, which was a Part 5, like this one you see here. Part 8, Jason X, and a remake Jason. And yes, I will be adding the buy it now Jason option again. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about that. I'll probably do that next month though. And I'll probably add a Part 3 to that list now. So every time I make a new one, guys, I'll probably add a new one, you know what I mean? But again, I'm still not going to have that new blood on there. But, alright, here we go. I went with more of a bluer color for the coveralls. A lot of people, you know what I mean, discuss whether or not what color it is, and I think it was an olive drab. But again, you know, just like Michael Myers, it always appears to be blue. And it might be lighting, but people speculate all the time on what color it really is. But I'm more familiar with the look of blue. Now, it's a lot more bluer than what it really is. Again, this is just the poor lighting, or, I don't know, too much lighting, I guess you could say. It's really not that blue. I mean, if you take it away, I mean, there it goes. That's the more of the shade of what it is. But, you know, you take the white, and then the hockey mask isn't that bright white. This is just, you know, lighting again. But, now, this is a battle damage Roy. Now, you can see the big gash right here in his stomach. And Reggie took that tractor and I mean, he just flew. I mean, the gash in the shoulder from that chick, you know what I mean? What was it, a chainsaw? And of course, we went with the different hockey masks like Roy wore. Hey, shut up! Anyway, I went with a lot of detail on this hockey mask, man. I mean, if you guys know, if you guys are hockey mask customizers, and if you've done a Roy mask, or if you even see the film, you can see that there's blue paint, which is not picking up. That's on top of the mask, as well as the bottom of the mask, which is not going to pick up. But I decided to go with the little paint, you know, smears on there. Just like the film. Light weathering, you know what I mean? Because, you know, just the mask wasn't too weathered in my opinion. The detail in the coveralls, man, I really went all out on them, which you're not going to see because this lighting, man, but there we go, you can see a little better. And the paint job, I got a lot of the dry brushing effects on there to bring it out. You can see all the darks and the nice little highlights on there. Bloody hands. Again, we'll go with the back. Look at that. Woo! It's so sexual. You know what I mean? He's a thinner build. What's cool is now these figures are all from pretty much the same base figure. Okay. Now we know that here's the Part 3. Yeah, he's way bigger, man. You know, he got the big hunch in his back. No, you know, we'll cut that and do that separately. Alright, so I went with a nice leaner build on him because he's Roy, you know, he's a thinner guy, older guy, so he's much leaner than the other two Jasons that you guys seen me review, but I think that really just adds to the realism, man. I really, this is probably one of my best Roys ever, guys. So, let's go with the unmasking. Now, this is kind of a real leather strap type material. The other ones were rubbery, but here's Roy, looking demented as ever. Now, there's a lot of resculpt on this face, wrinkles and dark circles, which, let's see if you can kind of see it. It looks like there's no wrinkles there, but there's tons of nice little wrinkles, bags under his eyes, and the eyebrow. Everything right here has been resculpted. The only thing I think is the nose and the teeth have even been repainted. But you can see he's wearing that little bald cap, that little hood over his head like Roy did to look more like Jason. Also, there's little details in the side of the face. Great. Alright, so, you know what I mean, this guy is definitely one of the best Roys I've ever done. So, for those of you wondering, and of course he's fully articulated as well, like the other two. I went with a Mezco axe and a Mezco machete, but I did redo the blood splatter on there and made it look more realistic because I didn't like how it was done. There's also a nice little gloss in the gashes and the wounds to look like, you know, it's wet blood, so And then even on, if you look at Roy's face, well, you probably, again, the camera sucks, but this is all like more of a dried look, and then his face has a nice little gloss to it, like as if he was sweating, because you know this guy got to be hot in all this getup. But there we go. This is my custom Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, Roy Burns. Now, again, I will be putting up the buy now options, guys, probably next month, okay? Now included is a Part 3. I'll probably be tackling a Part 4 next just to do it, man, because I got to keep up with my 7-inch figures. I have not done my 7-inch figures as much as I wanted to do. So, you know, but again, I love 12-inch figures, guys, so. Oh! There we go. That doesn't happen often, don't worry. There we go, Roy Burns. One's Customs, baby. Okay, guys, that was a quick review of my Friday 13th figures, my customs. Just want to let you guys know that these figures, all three of them, are made from the same body type, like the same base figure. I mean, and I just want to stress how much work goes into making these. I mean, if you look at Roy, he's a much thinner build, you know what I mean? And, I mean, this Part 3 right here, I mean, gosh, look at how beefy he is, and even the whole hunch. And then we got Kane Hodder, you know, the way he's spread open on the sides of it right here, and just, they're all specified. I mean, like, I don't just take the figure, you know what I mean? I've changed I changed everything to make it look more like the character that I'm doing. Like, if it was a Michael Myers, it'd be much leaner, you know? So just keep in mind that the amount of work that goes into these, I want you guys to know it's well worth it, and the details, and to actually just have something that nobody else has. So I will be doing the buy it now option again, guys, and trust me, man, I put a lot of work. These are the best ones I've done ever, and I put a lot more work into these because, you know, I really want to keep up with my 7-inch figures. I do so much 12-inch work now that if I don't keep putting in this work for these 7-inch figures, you know, I'm gonna lose it. I don't want to do that. So, I mean, just all the little stitching and the details, and just, again, will never pick up with this camera. But I am probably in the process of getting a new camera, so stay tuned. And One's Customs got so much love for everybody. Bye!